Hey guys, Eamon here from Infrared Heating Ireland. So let's make another video, and this time I want to show you the back of the heater. Again, these videos come from questions that people ask about how the panel is installed, how the wiring works, etc. So this is our smallest heater. So this is the Sunlife 1 range. Let's look at the heater first of all on a close-up. So you can see the panel is very slim. It's only 20 millimeters thick. You have your heating element inside. The first thing you'll notice is that there's no joints on the corner. So the front piece is metal, in one piece of metal, and then it's powder coated. So it's matte in color, and it's completely frameless. So you can paint this down the road if you want to add a bit of color to the panel. You can paint it. So the surface temperature here gets to around 75 degrees. The average surface temperature of an IR panel gets to 90 degrees. Now we would say that we prefer a surface temperature of 75 degrees because it puts less strain on the heating element inside. So if a panel is heating from 0 degrees to 90 degrees, that reduces the lifespan of the heating element inside. So operating at a lower surface temperature and the panel is slightly bigger, it means that you're improving the lifespan of the heater. Also as well, if it's on the wall, it's not getting as hot, so you won't get that fright when you touch the heater. Even though it still gets very hot, it won't burn even at 90 degrees, but it won't give you that shock because of the operating surface temperature is lower. The back side of the heater then, by the way, the front side of this heater, when we powder coat it in the factory, it's chemical free, so the person that's spraying this heater is not wearing a mask. So that's a big bonus for people. So the back side of the heater, the question people ask is how is it fitted to the ceiling? So you can see there's little holes in the bracket itself. In this bracket you have six different fixing points. Now we use a Worth fixing, which are very good. And how that works is you drill a 5mm hole in the plasterboard. You slot in this, and then you have a little screw that then screws in, and as it tightens in, it folds out the back, so it locks that to the ceiling. Now there's always, if the ceiling gets damp or whatever and you're relying on these fixings and the plasterboards come loose, so to prevent this, we would suggest you fix at least one fixing or two fixings into the timber joist above. This is an extra precaution that we would recommend you take. So because you locate the panel center in the room, we would fix directly into the plasterboard. But if the timber joist is not matching up to one of the holes, it can be pre-drilled with a metal drill bit, and that'll allow you to fix onto the metal. Allow you to fix into the timber joist above. If you're doing a new build, which we do a lot of new builds, we would be in at the early stage, so we could recommend putting some noggin timbers so that when it's plastered out, you're just screwing straight in. You don't need to use these fixings, so you have the grounds already in. And then what happens is, when the heater, just show you here, so this bracket is flexible, and when it's all fit to the ceiling, you slot the heater in onto the bracket. So you don't see any bracket when you're down looking up at the heater. All you see is that shadow gap around the back of the heater. Now for the bigger heaters, instead of having two pieces, you have one in the middle as well, because there's extra weight on the heater itself. And then you have a little lip here. So the little lip means that when the weight of the heater pulls down the panel, that lip means that, you know, if it does get a knock after, it has to be actually pushed up to slide off. And then the wire comes out the back of the heater here, and that disappears into the plasterboard, goes across the ceiling, down the wall to feed the stat. So that's how the back of the heater looks. So I hope that helped you understand a bit more how the panel looks up close. and it's good for you to understand that. But anyway, thanks for watching. For more information, do check out our website, infraredheat.ie.